Okay, the truth about resonance. Here it goes. Resonance is an increase of the base attributes. Okay? These are not your base attributes. These are your character's attributes. This is the base attribute of your item. I will prove this very quickly. I have a 2-star cutthroat grin. Let's do it on something simpler. A 2-stat. 101, 103, 347. I will remove the gem. The shoulders are still 101 and 103, but this is not 347 anymore. It is 340, and this is damage. Notice this is life, this is life, this is damage, this is damage. Now this resonance applies to everything. All of these stats. 5 out of 6 of these are life. Only the gloves are damage. And 4 out of 6 are damage on this end, and 2 out of 6 are life on this end. So the percent bonus is adding to only this stat. This is very important, because this stat right here has no contribution to combat rating. It is purely max life and max damage. Now, second, I also need to reiterate this very clearly. Everybody has seen the videos recently about your gems. Your gems have a 1/3 rate in PvP. Now, here is what combat rating has an effect on in PvP. Against all players, you cannot gain more than 10% damage increase or reduction. So there is a 10% max in PvP no matter what your combat rating is against the other person. And in this difficulty, I deal 19% more in health 3 and take 16% less damage. But in PvP, I can never take 10% more or less. However, resonance overrides this because resonance is a raw damage increase and has nothing to do with combat rating. I can prove this because when you click resonance, it says total resonance increases your base attribute and it increases your raw damage. It has nothing to do with these stats that actually affect your combat rating. If they did and somebody had 400%, which is possible, I've seen 450%, they would have 800 or 3200 intelligence right there, or actually 3000 right there, and 3000 willpower. Do you see what I'm saying? And they would have such a high combat rating. But it doesn't work like this. It's a raw damage and life increase. Now, when you use somebody else's character for an example, this does not work. And I will show you why. I am going to check out their weapon, 1140. That's interesting because my weapon is 1140. Well, what happens if I take out one of my gems? I have 1111. Where'd that guy go? No, come back. Where'd you go? I think he ran that way. Jeez. Ruined my example. Okay, well, here, we'll start this way. His weapon is 976. Okay? Man, he's moving too much. I'll use somebody here. Trauma, good example. Trauma has a lot of resonance. We'll show it here. 4012. Damage, 1111. Now, when I put my gem back in, damage 1140. The reason is because it is scaling off my resonance when I look at their gear. I must go to second attribute. Well, I can just actually base it off his max life, which is, my max life is 45,000. My max damage is 4,000. So he's getting a raw more than double damage and double life that is not being 1/3 mitigated in PvP by Strife. And then to see his resonance, it's literally the farthest down. Now, all these percents right here are 1/3 in PvP. Notice resonance is not a percent. Resonance is a base stat. However, in your own screen, it'll tell you the percent it's increasing. But when you look at somebody else's gear, it doesn't. It scales to your resonance. So you have to look at their resonance and find out how much it might mean to them. And then you have to guess. The only way for you to know for sure is just to go to their attributes, match up their thing. I can tell you this guy probably has around 270 resonance because he has level 7 gear and he's lower combat rating than me. 225 resonance. I was close. Alright. And it has no effect on combat rating. Combat rating does not matter. It maxes at 10%. Resonance has no cap. There is no difference. It does not matter. It's increasing pure damage, pure life, and it is overpowered as heck. There is no diminishing returns on resonance. End of video.